Good morning, y'all. How's it going today? It is a beautiful day today. Sun is shining. It's a little chilly out here, but it's not cold. It's been cold. It's not cold right now. So this week, poor Tim, he's had to work every day this week. This is his 6th day straight today. And so we hadn't been out filming because we go out, the way it works here on our channel is we go out and we film. And we try to film several places in a day, and then we put them out as we can. We keep footage stockpiled, I guess is what we do. But that's the only way we can film. We can't go out and film every day and then put up our videos each day. So we film, hold on to it, and I put them out each day as I can. And for some reason, I guess it's because of our YouTube heroes. I guess that's what I'll call them, our YouTube heroes. You know, you copy your heroes. You want to be like them. So maybe that's the reason I want to put a video out every day. Anyway, today we're going to do something different. We're going to have story time with Tammy. Tim's at work. Since he's not here, we're going to do story time with Tammy. And I'm going to tell y'all a story about something that happened when I was 16 years old. And I hope you enjoy it. You know, all of our videos seem to be about the past in one way or another. Whether it's a cemetery, which is full of the past, or it's a small town, which is generally full of the past, whether it's doing well or kind of eroding, decaying, what's the word? So this is just going to go right along with that. It's just going to be a story from my past. And I'm going to try to tell you as chronologically as I can. So we're going to start with when I was 13 years old. My granddaddy had a heart attack, and he needed a quadruple bypass. He had a life-altering, completely changed forevermore heart attack. And my grandmother, she couldn't drive, so Mama needed to come and move to Alabama because she needed to be able to drive my grandmother all the places she needed to go, and she was the one who had the free time and the ability to do it. So at the time, we were living in Flowville, Georgia, just a couple miles from Indian Springs and just a little ways outside of Jackson. And we all packed up and we moved to Beulah, to Alabama. And that way Mama could be convenient to take Nanny wherever she needed to go and take care of Pa, and everything would be as okay as it possibly could be. Well, when we moved to Beulah, that summer, that first summer, it was 1983, I was 13, and we went to the swimming hole that summer. Every day we went to the swimming hole, Beans Mill Creek. We went to Beans Mill Creek. We had no air conditioning at the time. I didn't live in a house with air conditioning until I was about 18 years old, but when I was 13, we'd go down to Beans Mill Creek, and it was so cold, and it felt so good. And after we'd go swimming, we'd be cool all day long. So we appreciated Beans Mill Creek. Well, I got a lot of stories about Beans Mill Creek. But this particular one takes place about 1986 when I was 16 years old. And me and my cousin, Jeff, he was a year younger, he was 15. We explored all over the woods up and down Beans Mill Creek. That's what we did for fun. We would just go walking up the creek. And there was this one particular spot that we loved to go to. There was an oak tree that had fallen across the creek. And it was, I guess it had been hit by lightning. I don't know, but it had fallen completely across the creek. Now back here where this oak tree was, the banks were like 8-9 feet above the water. So we would climb out on that tree though. We'd cross the creek on that tree. And on the other side, right when you get to the other side. Now, the tree was very stable. It didn't shake. There were limbs that went all the way down to the creek bed below us, and it was like walking across a bridge, and it was steady. But when you got to the other side, there was about a 2-foot gap between the tree and the other bank. So one day we decided that we would take my 9-year-old cousin and my 7-year-old brother and go down there and take them exploring with us. So we're down there, and we take them all the way down to the tree, and we're walking across on the tree, and my 9-year-old cousin is scared, and he's down on his hands and knees crawling across the tree. And I don't know, I don't expect we were too mean to him about it, but we probably picked on him about being chicken, because that's what you did. But we got across to the other side, and he was scared to jump. So Jeff put his right foot on the tree and his left foot over on the bank, and he swung my other cousin, and my brother across to the bank. And then we went and followed. There was another creek up there that ran into Beansville. And we went up there and we followed that creek and we explored, and then we came back. When we came back, Jeff did the same thing. He swung them across over to the tree. They weren't scared this time. My 9-year-old cousin wasn't scared. He walked across, and he did okay, limb to limb. Well, my cousin and my brother were in front of me, and then I was coming along, and then Jeff was behind me. And all of a sudden, I don't know what happened because I couldn't see because I was watching the little boys in front of me, but Jeff fell off. So he fell about 8 foot down to the water, and the water was very shallow there. And he landed, and I knew when he landed, I heard the splash. And I sucked in my breath. I thought, oh my gosh. And I hollered, Jeff, are you okay? And I didn't get an answer. I remember I closed my eyes. The little boy's scared to death. And I closed my eyes and I was thinking, how am I going to drag his dead body out of this creek with these 9 foot, 8 foot banks and all the way back out to the car, which is 1.5 miles down the path? So I hollered again. I said, Jeff, are you all right? Still no answer. But I heard something. I heard something move down there, and I thought, okay, so he's alive. That's a good thing. And then I thought, so how am I going to drag his broken body up the 8 foot bank and 1.5 miles down the road, down the path to the road, with these 2 little boys that's scared to death? So I said it one more time. I said, Jeff, answer me. Are you okay? And I got a reply this time. He said, no, I lost my damn cigarettes. Which was complete relief. But you have to keep in mind, back then, now, see, what a problem with him smoking, his mom and daddy didn't care that he smoked. And we could buy cigarettes. I bought cigarettes all my life. There was no law you couldn't buy cigarettes, and he could buy cigarettes. The problem was getting money together to buy another pack, and we didn't have any money. I didn't have any, he didn't have any. He wasn't going to get no more cigarettes that day. But I'm worried about dragging a dead body out or dragging a broken body, and he's worried about his cigarettes. Well, he climbed the bank, and me and the little ones went on across the tree and got back on the bank we needed to be on, and we all walked back to the car. And we all lived for another day, for another adventure. And we had many. And we had many in Beansville Creek. So, that's been our story time for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's different. I know it's different. But I hope you've enjoyed it. We appreciate everybody who takes the time to watch our videos. We appreciate all the likes. We appreciate all the comments. So, please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. And we love y'all.